And if you don't know, now you do know this is Gunz, the Gun Show live from Madison Square Garden, the greatest city in the world, the city that never ever sleeps, New York City. And I want everyone to stop what they're doing, stop, focus, pay attention, because I've been working on getting this band on for quite some time now, and we finally have them on. And I've been playing their music nonstop, and it rules because every time I play it, more and more of you instant message me at Gunz Adobe and tell me that you love the songs, and well, I do too. The name of the band's called Marianas Trench, and we're actually here with Matt from the band. What's up, baller?
What's going on, man? Thanks very much for having me on the show. I appreciate that.
Dude, no worries, man. Listen, I'm stoked, and I was so happy that I've been playing your music for quite some time now, and I was stoked that you recently just did some dates with Glamour Kills, huh? On that GK tour.
Yeah.
And we do a weekly segment with We Are the In Crowd here on the Gun Show, and you're also with like one of my best friends in the world, Jordan from the Ready Set. And
oh, wicked.
Yeah, dude. And well, that's a huge step for you guys, man. Things are going pretty well, huh?
Dude, it was an epic tour for us, man. We had a blast. Like, it was wicked. Like, we went down with a bunch of great bands. We got to play for, huge crowds and like, what more could you ask for, man? We're just, we're getting sort of just getting our feet wet in the States, and it was wicked to be able to go out and get that kind of exposure. And fans were awesome. Tour was wicked. We had a ball.
Dude.
So I wish we could have done more dates on the tour, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
I was pissed that we had to cut it short, but got to get back home and work on the new record.
Right. Now, here's those basic bullshit questions that, well, first of all, what's your twatter? What's the Twitter name?
What's the Twitter? We got a whole bunch, man. Like, just three.
No wonder I couldn't get in touch with you guys, dude. I was tweeting all these different ones. I was so pissed that I had to wait so long.
If you want to talk to me, my Twitter is at Matt Webb MT, like MattWebbMT. And then there's at M Trench too, which is the band, and then there's at Josh Ramsey, which is Josh the singer. So we're all like super active on it all the time. So yeah, feel like just like hit me up anytime, man. We'll chat and share sweet YouTube videos.
Dude, I'm all about that. That sounded kind of kinky, but yeah. Anyway, so listen, so here's those basic bullshit questions that you hate answering, but you're gonna have to answer them because we got to get you known worldwide here, especially in the States. And I've been doing my part. I've been playing you guys literally probably like I do a 3-hour show, so probably twice the show I play you guys, first and third hour usually.
Hey, man, that's wicked. Thank you.
Dude, and the response has been great. So, but how long has Marianas Trench been a band? Where are you guys based out of? How old are you guys? Like shit like that. Go for it.
Okay. Where to start? We've been probably together for about 5 or 6 years now, and we are from Vancouver, Canada. We all grew up in Vancouver. Josh and I were buddies in high school. Mike and Ian, the bass player and the drummer, they were buddies, and we all joined forces to create this super group.
Right. So you guys have been playing for 5 years, man, huh? And
yeah, 5 or 6 years, I guess, or maybe even a little bit longer than that. I never quite remember, but yeah, somewhere around there.
All right, and but it seems like, what would you say, the last year or so, things started getting really picked up for you guys? That you guys,
you know what, man? Like, yeah, like I would say, our second record came out in Canada and started to pick up steam big time, and we're playing real big shows up here now, like doing sort of arena-sized venues and having a blast, and it was really cool for us to branch out into the U.S. because our stuff wasn't available yet in the States. We just had a Canadian deal initially, and we were doing really well in Canada. We had like #1 videos on iTunes and on Much Music, which is like Canada's version of MTV, right?
Yeah, of course.
And like we were doing really well up here, but we didn't have much going down in the U.S. and we were really pumped to get everything released down there, get the song out, get down on tour, and finally we had an opportunity, and I've been like, it's so exciting, man, because you're starting from scratch. You get to go out on these great tours. You get to meet all the fans again and build it up just like we did in Canada. And it's been awesome, man. I can't wait to do some more shows down there.
Yeah, dude. And the music that you have out now that I got, obviously you have songs available on iTunes. What's available? What are we pushing here? I know Celebrity. We've been playing that, but I'm sure. Are you guys tired of playing that song? How long has that song been around for you guys?
It's been out for a while now. Yeah. But you know what, man? I dig those tracks. I don't get too tired of playing them.
But those songs,
right now,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Keep going.
I was just gonna say, like, yeah, right now we're pushing like any, the Masterpiece Theater stuff, like Celebrity Status is a big one for us. Beside You, it's another one we were working on down there too. yeah, I don't know.
And
There's lots,
so
whatever you want.
all that stuff's available on iTunes. So we urge everybody to go pick it
Absolutely.
up, so we can give you guys
Yep.
some money, so you guys don't have to worry about the border patrol when you guys try smuggling stuff. When you guys when you guys try smuggling stuff across the border, we'll give you guys some cash, so you don't have to worry about that. Sound good?
Yeah, those guys hate us, man. Trust me. Been through there a few times, and oh boy.
Oh man, you gotta be careful.
I think we're permanently red flagged by those border patrol guys. So what are you gonna do?
I love it, dude. You're welcome here on the Gun Show whenever you want. At least you have a good sense of humor. Let's focus on this music, man. I don't really know how to describe it. I don't like using the word scene. I don't like trying to describe bands like, oh, Jimmy Eat World meets Brand New or something like that. But I guess if I try and describe you guys, it's fun pop punk, but with some actually musicianship to it. I've been playing guitar since I was 6 years old, and I can definitely it's definitely evident that it's more than just fucking pop power chords.
Dude, it's like we try and it's pop punk sort of meets like Beach Boys. You know what I mean? Like we try and have a lot of vocals in there, and all the guys in the band sing. And if you listen to the record, like there's a couple of pretty weird tunes on there that show a little more of the creative side of the band. Mm-hmm. We definitely go for that straight ahead pop punk kind of radio stuff, and then we like to, when people come out and see us play live, I think they're usually surprised by some of the shit we do. It's a little bit different than your average show, and I think it makes the live shows quite a enjoyable spectacle, I hope.
Yeah. What do you do, like round kicks and shit? Like round?
Yeah, for sure, dude. Like, dude, we used to come out on stage dressed as ninjas. I'm not even joking. Like, our intro to the set was the Mortal Kombat theme.
Oh, there you go.
We would come out, yeah, dude, and we would come out in ninja outfits with like fucking light up like Star Wars, whatever the swords are
lightsabers,
called.
Lightsabers.
Lightsabers. Thank you. I couldn't think of that. Idiot. So we come out swinging lightsabers dressed as ninjas, the Mortal Kombat theme, and then we would, like, once the theme stopped, we'd pick up our guitars and rock. But usually it would create a lot of technical problems because we would, like, be doing roundhouse kicks and, like, unplug cables and shit. So, like, none of the gear would work. Or we'd kick over amps or drums or mic stands. And so we abandoned that idea pretty quickly. But it was good.
Right. But for those couple of times, it was great.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you were in your parents' basement doing it.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta rehearse that shit, man. It's gotta be real well coordinated. That's for sure.
Dude, that's great. But the music is I think it's got a lot to it. It's funny that you brought up the Beach Boys, because I always stop a celebrity halfway through and go round, 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 round. I get around.
Exactly.
But was that part of that song written with that in mind? Because I always stop the song and sing over that part, and I sing that part to it.
Oh, that's funny, man. Like, a lot of people say that about that part. Josh, Josh is the main writer. He's obviously super influenced by Queen and the Beach Boys and a band called Jellyfish, and that really comes across. And obviously, like, there's a lot of stuff in there that you'd be like, oh, it sounds a lot like the Beach Boys, and it's I don't know, it's cool. I think, like, because that music's got a lot of cred, and it's nice to kind of pay tribute to a little bit and mix in a little more modern, pop punky edge and mix it together. I don't know. It's cool. We really, we like it. And
out of all the words you could have used, though, you guys used round, and I thought that was pretty fun, because like could have used die, 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 or something. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I tried. So I do know your music, by the way. But yeah, dude. The response here, as far as, like I've said, dude, it's been going very well. You mentioned that in Canada, you guys have been picking up. What do you think took so long to get the word down here? And now that it's finally down here, can we get you back here in America? Are you allowed back in?
Oh, we'll get those visas figured out and we'll be down. No, we'll be back very soon, man. Like, the reason it never came out down south was, like, we had a Canadian record deal and no deal in the States. And, like, we got some offers for down there, but they were just crap. And we're like, you know what? They're gonna own, like, everything for the rest of our lives, and I'm gonna have to, like, clean the record label's toilets for the rest of my days in the band, and it wasn't very good. And then so we decided to approach it a little bit different way. We had the opportunity to break out in the States as the record labels are all kind of falling to pieces, because that industry is having a tough time right now.
Yeah, it's all fucked.
Yeah. So we approached it in a little bit different way, using some, like, sort of independent companies that you got a company in charge of your distribution, your marketing, and your advertising, and all that stuff. And it's been really effective, I think. Like, it's kind of an atypical way of doing it, but I think in the long run it's gonna work out really well for us. And I don't know, man. Like we went down there and we played shows in places I'd never been, and there are like hundreds and hundreds of kids that know the words, and I was like, what the fuck, man? We're in like Columbus, or I'm in Poughkeepsie, or I'm in like wherever. I was like, I never heard of these places before,
right? Yeah,
and now people are singing our songs, and I was blown away, like getting really emotional on stage and stuff, being like, wow. This, obviously something's clicking, so that's good, man.
Right now, and keep doing that. Now you got music out there, like we mentioned, as you speak here with Matt from the band Marianas Trench. It's twatter.com/martrench or mtrench. Actually, we'll keep that one. It's twatter.com/mtrench. But now you guys are back home writing. Now, describe the writing process. Is it just beginning right now, or do you guys have a bunch of things in your head that you guys have been working on, or what's up?
Well, we're working on this third record right now, so we're about 3 or 4 songs in, and the writing process is usually like Josh is he's the brains behind the writing. He's coming up with all the stuff, and then the rest of us chip in our parts here and there. But he's the true genius behind it. I can't take credit for that. But what he'll do is he's got some ideas in his head, and we'll go into the studio and we'll lay down some demos and just fuck around with it until everybody's happy, and then track it for real. And we're really fortunate. Josh, like he owns a recording studio in Vancouver. So we are like not that typical band where, we're paying so much money for studio time and we got to really be efficient in the studio. We have the luxury of being able to hang out all day or for weeks and just, keep trying ideas until everything is perfect. And that's really awesome. And we're super fortunate in that way for sure.
Awesome. Let's see, speaker with Marianas Trench. What lies ahead for you guys for the rest of the year? You guys just got off this killer tour. Glamour Kills has heard about you? We love Marky, by the way. They also sponsor the Gunz show. And
wicked.
Yeah, my last name is Gunz, by the way, with a Z. So that's why everyone calls me, obviously, Gunz, because that's my last name.
Oh, I thought you had giant biceps.
No, man. Well, I probably do, but it's cool. But I pretty much have the best last name ever. But how did that come about? Because, it's not every day that you just get asked to be on this fucking tour with the Ready Set, who, have gone gold already. So. Yeah,
totally. I don't even know, man. We were super fucking lucky to get on that. I think that our booking agent, like the people in charge of booking our shows, were hooked up with these guys, and we were doing well in Canada, so I think like we're gonna probably trade some dates. Like we'll go down there and open for them in the States, and maybe they'll come up here and open for us a few times or whatever. I'm not sure how it's gonna work out, but obviously we got super lucky. Like that tour was sick. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
Like their fans are wicked, and I'm hoping I know a lot of people came away from those shows. Learn about our band and will hopefully stick with us till the death.
Yeah, till the day I die.
Exactly.
Perfect. Listen, we're gonna wrap this up pretty soon because I just want to kind of introduce you to the audience out there. What lies ahead for the rest of the year? Are you gonna are you gonna try to do any Warped Tour dates, even the Canadian ones, or what?
Interesting you say that. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but definitely something we've considered. Either way, we are going to be down there, like in the States, very, very soon, man. We're working on the record for the next couple of months. Hopefully by summer. Actually, I know we're locked up early June. We got some shows in Buffalo, I think, and we'll be back there real soon, man. I hope to get on a big tour, and bust my balls down there and meet some new people for sure.
Right, and what I want to say is that even though you might write pop, rock, pop, fun, whatever type songs, so you definitely do have some edge to them, some fun stuff to them. But it's not like I don't want people to get the wrong image and think that if they're pop and they're pop friendly that they must have just got this all handed to them. You guys have been busting your ass for a while.
Oh hell no, man. Yeah, it's a grind. It's been a grind, dude. Like we have really, we were never one of those bands that just got a big advance and got to, we're on the tour bus, first tour and shit. Like we were, we had 4 guys in a bed for years, man. Like in one shitty hotel room across the country, touring endlessly and 30 feet of snow in a shitty van that broke down. It was a grind for a long time, and it still is. You got to keep grinding. Like we're fortunate we're not at that point in Canada anymore, but we're back to that kind of stuff in the States.
Yeah.
So if you want to come hang out in our hotel room, see four guys in a bed, just like chilling.
I mean, yeah, if that's your thing, then you found the right band to do it with.
Yeah,
right?
then you'll love our band. Yeah, for sure.
Are any of you guys not allowed to drive the van, or any of you like incompetent that you're not allowed to drive?
You know what? I do some driving. Our tour manager does some driving. We don't let Josh touch the van.
Really?
And our bass player doesn't even have his fucking driver's license, so don't ask me about that.
Is he the one that parties the most then because he just realizes that he won't have to drive?
Yes, absolutely. The guy's got it figured out. It's brilliant. I should have thought of that years ago. But...
that's my type of guy. We have him on next time. And we love you, but yeah, you're done with. We're going straight to the party here. Cool, man.
Exactly.
What's your favorite song off the latest album that you guys wrote?
I'm digging Celebrity Status a lot right now. I also like Masterpiece Theater 3. I think kind of showcases a different side of the band, and it's a fun song to play live.
All right, well, let's play that one because we've been playing Celebrity Status. We already played it earlier tonight, so let's play the other one. Anything else you want to say to everybody out there? So you speak here with Matt from Marianas Trench.
Oh, just that. Thanks so much for the support, and I promise we'll be touring our asses off down there. And a great thing about starting fresh in a new country is we get to, we're opening all the time, so we get to come out and like walk the crowd afterwards and just schmooze with everybody. It's my favorite part of the game, man. You just go out there and meet all the new fans, and I hope to, we'll be down there real soon to say hello to everybody. So
cool,
thanks
man.
for all the support.
Yeah, dude, and it's great that we finally got you on. It's about damn time. No.
Oh, Gunz, seriously, man, you talk to us on Twitter anytime. We'll do anything anytime, man.
Cool, dude. I appreciate it. And it just feels good that it's like it is. It's a new fresh band, especially for us down here, and it's got and the music videos are fun as shit too, dude. You got like some like professional videographers out there up in Canada, so. You got that.
Oh yeah, we like to have fun. We don't take ourselves too seriously, so those videos are pretty goofy. They're great time to film.
I was mentioning you that we had Simple Plan on last week when they were on, and you mentioned that the last time you guys hung out, some girl got knocked the fuck out or something. What happened?
Oh, dude, I don't even know. We were hanging out with some chicks at some bar, and like this girl went in the bathroom. I think she passed out or something and broke her jaw. So like everybody, it was not anybody's fault. Like we just slowly backed away and got the hell out of there because I was. And so I think the Simple Plan boys were definitely on that night. That was
oh man,
I don't even remember where that was, but that was a good time.
Story of my life. So good for you, dude. Awesome.
Broken jaw story of your life.
yeah. I don't take hits. I give them. I make them.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Amen. Awesome, dude. Listen, it's nice meeting you and everything. It's Matt Webb. It's twitter.com/Matt Webb MT, and it's also M Trench, Marianas Trench, and thanks, dude. I appreciate it. And, good introductory segment. And, looking forward to you guys coming back to America. How about that?
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the support, man. Thank you so much, dude.
No worries. That's Marianas Trench. If you don't know, now you do know. Yellow Card is coming up next. It's the Gunz Show.